and welcome back to Cloud 9 in our Let's Chat segment. And we'll be chatting with a man who, as I said earlier, and I said it, and I hope you're going to hear it now again. Somehow, this show, as you mentioned, is about trying to be the calm in the storm. And somehow I'm always amazed at this man's demeanor, that despite all that has been going through at Aslamata, he has been able to stay very calm. And it shows your leadership quality, and it shows that you are truly, and I want to compliment you.
Thank you
Despite
very much,
all that happening, you have, at least from what I've seen, you never truly lost your cool. And that is truly a great trademark. So welcome to the program. For those, I'm sure you know him, I know he's very popular. I'm sure he didn't wish he was this popular.
No, that's in this situation.
He's the president of the Steelworkers Union Trinidad and Tobago. I've had a guest before, and we are dealing with a very, very sensitive issue, Mr. Henry.
Yes.
When you think one hurdle is over, I know there's a saying, not a level, not a devil. So, no devil, I don't say, that's my point, right? But the point is, every time you all seem to overcome one hurdle, something else happens. Yeah. And now we have this pension issue. What I thought was hurtful to me was when Mr. Narayan Singh made the point that this issue with the pension, because it was a separate entity in terms of the company's financial structure, this should not have even been touched.
That is right.
So, what's going on? What's the latest now as of yesterday to today? Because now you'll have a meeting that's probably going to start probably next within the hour. So, what's happening?
Minister, I believe. Well, yesterday you would have seen us attend the creditors meeting. They tried to debar us from attending. And I want to explain that because there's a little misconception that we barge into the meeting.
Yeah, it's being said that you all just burst through the doors like, an army.
We would have gotten letters as creditors inviting us to the meeting. The meeting was also gazetted in the newspaper and, as an open meeting. The workers' interests, which we represent as a union, but we also went there with some of the workers who had their letters. So we approached them. We got registered mail letters to attend the meeting. On attending the meeting by the registration desk, they said our names wasn't given. So it was strange to us. And I say, well, you need to clear it up because firstly, we are the recognized majority union of the workers, the majority workers, and we representing them. Secondly is we got letters to be here, and we are creditors. They took about 20 minutes. I went back to them and said, anything cleared up about this, the listing? They said no. I said, well, then we attending the meeting. We here to attend the meeting, we invited. On trying to go into the door, they attempt to close the door with so many workers behind me, following the leader to the meeting. I couldn't turn back. The door shattered. The security was there where the bat was trying to keep us back. Yeah, the door just shattered glass, so I got cut. A few of us got cut to the police draw his revolver and asked, I say, sir, officer, why are you drawing your revolver? We have no arms here. That is why you see in the newspaper today everybody had their arms, their hands up. And he said, all right, like he was kind of scared, and he holstered it back. And then I asked, so where is the meeting? And they said, well, all right, form a line. I said, well, we have been orderly for quite a while.
So you have to answer the question, was there ever any intention to have a meeting?
Us, right, that is the whole thing.
That's the question from what I'm gathering here.
Right.
Because you all got resistance from the beginning.
This is it. So there was no intention of letting us in and no intention of us being at the meeting to find out exactly who is the liquidator one, what is the process going forward as the liquidator is now appointed, because all that was being discussed at the meeting. Right. Well, we got into the meeting. The meeting after a fight, we had to go through another door upstairs. That is the next story. The security resistance there too, we got in, they allowed 3 of us to go in. And then eventually I had about 6 of us inside there with our advisor. They proceeded to appoint the liquidator. They voted. Mind you, who chaired the meeting was corporate office people from Belgium, from Luxembourg. Then who voted for the liquidator was ArcelorMittal Costa Rica, who they sent a representative, and ArcelorMittal, one of the board representatives. 2 people voted in the liquidator. they outlined what was owed, the liabilities, which amounted to about 288 million US, and the cost of the plant is 70. Now, the creditors will benefit from the sale of the plant, which is 70, and you have a liability of 288, and the workers in there somewhere. So you know
that's kind of squeezed there.
Yeah, but then so you realize when you work out the maths, there's nothing.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so
because everybody seems to benefit except the workers.
Yeah, so that's right. Well, there will be some creditors who will not be benefiting, and that's the main concern. We right now will not be accessing our pension until we reach age 60, each worker. We would have.
And this was not part of the workers' agreement.
No, we have a pension, and before the liquidation process started, we would have applied for pension. That is 50 to 59 workers. We applied for pension thinking that they would have forwarded 209 applications. The company kept it on the desk. The meeting with the Minister of Labour, she did ask them why, and there was no answer from them. So now here it is. We have no severance benefit, no severance payment, no separation packages, no salaries, and we have now no pension.
And again, because of the retrenchment of workers, and therefore this should have already been in place to give to the workers.
Yes.
Now, I know we were kind of pressed for time, but in the next minute or so, because I'd like to bring you back on the show another time.
No problem.
The meeting that's taking place today, what are you all expecting to come out of that meeting with the Minister of Labour? Because I know this is one of many meetings that you'll have had to try and resolve this issue.
And, this meeting today is with the Minister of Labour, but the joint trade union movement, of which we are part of. So the representation as it relates to our issue will be forwarded, will be placed on the agenda with the Minister of Labour. What we are expecting here is the Minister of Labour to say what is the government's position going forward here, because it is limited now, because we are trying to get it to not reach here and have an investor come in where everything will be secured as it relates to pension and too much years of service and all that. We have passed that, we now in liquidation state. We are asking that the government facilitate this whole process of, if there is an investor, to speed up the process so that we can get back on our jobs.
And there are investors, I believe, that are still interested.
Yes, they are still interested, and they will be bidding on the 70 or whatever they're bidding to get in there.
Well, again, it's a reason to smile still, huh?
Yes, thank you.
So thank you very much. This is the president of the Steelworkers Union, Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Christopher Henry. Of course, we want to thank him for joining us and said briefly, and we're going to keep you updated tomorrow. It's going to say exactly what's coming out of this meeting today.